Hello and welcome to our second edition of Steve Moran Selects this weekend. A big weekend in Metro Racing. Friday night at Moonee Valley with the Alistair Clark Stakes, and then we're off to Caulfield on Saturday. Steve Moran from Best Bets is going to preview Caulfield for us. What do you think of the card?
Well, I think there's terrific depth late in the day. Obviously, we've got some skinny races early. Never mind there. I think we might have a fantastic quaddie. Might be a day to have a wide flexi quaddie. I think maybe the strategy might be skinny, come home skinny in the last leg, because I think the best bet on the program is in the final race in Flying Tessie, race 8, number 3. You might want to add one or two others for insurance, but I'd be happy to take a really wide quaddie, coming home fairly skinny in the last. Flying Tessie, a terrific second to Aloha, of course, in the Group 3 at Flemington. Okay, a lack of pressure up front could be a little issue for her, but I think she's good enough to overcome that. If you did want to take another for insurance, maybe it's preventable. Surely they'll lead on her, given the lack of speed in this race. She comes through the same race as Flying Tessie. Did get a couple of checks in the run, and I'd be a bit inclined to forgive that second up. So they're the two in the last, and that might be the punting strategy on pretty competitive late in the day at Caulfield.
All right, so the quaddie might be the one to attack on Saturday. What about your best each way?
Best each way, I thought, was Quarter Bar, race 7, number 5. Good first up performance for Mike Moran at Caulfield. In the race in which Utah Saints ran second, Quarter Bar has a 3 kilo advantage this time, and perhaps a little more upside at this stage, although Utah Saints was 6 weeks between runs. I like Quarter Bar. He was thrown in at the deep end at his 3rd and 4th runs through the spring. I think there's lots of upside with him, and that first up run said to me that he's come back really well. So I'm pretty keen on him each way, race 7, number 5.
And as far as your best roughie goes, we're celebrating as we film this today, St Patrick's Day, and you found the Irish horse for us. Absolutely.
Paddy O'Reilly, race 6, number 14. Why the heck not? Look, he's down 7.5 kilos on his second up run at Sandown, but the other reason I really like him, not a lot of pressure on paper in this race. There's a couple, the Big Steel and probably Paddy O'Reilly, who are perfectly drawn to go forward, either settle 1-2 or just have those cosy sits on the speed. And I think that'll give him a chance in a very, very open race. He's pretty big odds. I think he's worth having something on, Paddy O'Reilly.
All right, so there's Steve's thoughts at Caulfield on Saturday. As we said, you can find all of Steve's selections in this week's edition of Best Bets. Good luck if you're having a punt.